What's up, y'all? It's Miss NiqueNique and the bestie Devon Chocolates back in the building here live on AllureRadio. And our special guest, as we told you about before, ladies, we got a treat for y'all, ladies, a treat for y'all. The very handsome RodBlaze is in the building, y'all. What's good, Mr. RodBlaze?
Hey.
See? Look.
It's your boy RodBlaze, live in the booth. You know, it's the first time for me, so we're just gonna rock with it.
I told him I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, okay? Because I broke his virginity, y'all. So,
You know what
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna take it easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Helen from Indiana.
Yes.
Indiana. So
The Midwest.
how long you been here?
I've been in Texas since April of 2010, so
Okay.
a little longer than a year and a half now.
Okay, so first of all, what made you come all the way to Texas?
Well, first and foremost, my child, I have a 4-year-old daughter, and her and her mom moved here to Texas a few years ago, and you know, I couldn't be that far away from her anymore, so moved
That's
out here
good.
and to get on this music. So
That's good. Move with the baby. That's
Ladies
awesome.
sound like a good baby daddy to me.
Right. Always good to know. So we're gonna go over the basics, just a little bit of background, you know, the usual. How long you've been rapping, what made you decide to pursue a career as a rapper?
okay, first time I decided to do music was in end of 2005, going into 2006. I was a senior in high school. Always interested in music and everything, so I tried my hand at writing. I met up with this cat that I knew from around town that was doing music. We did a track together, kicked it out. It was all right, you know. Some people said they liked it, and you know, I started to get interested with it, so I kept writing, kept recording. Every song I did after that was better and better, so you know, I knew I was on my way after that.
Right. Who are some artists that has influenced your career? Not necessarily like people compare you to, because I know a lot of times, don't compare me to nobody.
Yeah, I
Because
feel you.
I'm in my own lane.
Definitely.
So who are some artists though that you feel have kind of like influenced, you know, your career?
Well, my number one favorite artist is Nas. Man, I've been listening to Nas since, you know, a long time, just like all of us. And Nas is the truth to me. I was like, I don't want to just be a rapper who's okay. You know, I want to have lyrics to back up what I'm saying. You know, I'm telling you the truth, and this is what it is. You know, I want you to follow my movement. So Nas definitely, and then you know, a lot of flow riders like Ludacris. You know, he's somebody who inspires me a lot. I like B.O.B., J. Cole, my favorite new artist. You know, I've been listening to him since
Cole
2008. You know, so I like lyricists. So
J. Cole is nice, cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna just ask you this too, because I interview a lot of rappers. And this is you're gonna actually be the first person I ask this question, because it just kind of ran across my mind. But what do you feel is the biggest misconception that people have about rappers?
Biggest misconception people have about rappers, I believe, is once you become branded as a rapper, you get that image like, oh, he's just out here to, you know, get with whoever he can, and he's gonna do him. He's never gonna be able to have a serious relationship because he's gonna be out every night with somebody different.
True.
And that's not true with every artist, you know. Especially those of us who are grounded and know while we're doing this music, it's definitely not a game, you know. It's just so I can put my family in a better place, and you know, just not have to have my baby girl ever have to work unless she wants to.
Well,
Superstar Dad.
I got an application.
I know, right?
I got a little girl too.
Yeah.
Superstar Dad. That's a good answer, though. That's a good answer. Do you feel like when you try to, you know, talk to a female, you know, whatever, do you feel that, okay, you automatically tell them, yeah, you know, I rap? Do you kind of feel like they like, yeah,
Well, honestly,
he ain't talking about nothing?
like whenever I talk to one, if I'm in the club, I really don't approach them too much. I just be chilling, you know, vibing to the music and
In
everything.
other words, I mean, he's a chick magnet that just come here. Continue.
You know, but
Continue.
if I do get enough courage throughout the night, you know, go talk to one, I don't bring that up at first. And I let them get
Makes
to know
sense.
me first, and then, you know, after they get to know me, I'll let them know, yo, this is what I do, and I hope you rock with it too.
Ooh, that's hot. That is hot. Definitely, you have to respect that, because again, this is your job, and this is your job, and of course, you know, you take it seriously.
Definitely.
So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm about my music.
Yeah.
Take
at the end of the
it
day.
or leave it, because when you gone, it's gonna still be here.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. What do you feel sets RodBlaze apart from others in the game?
What sets RodBlaze apart from others? Well, everybody says they speak the truth on the mic, but you can everything that I talk about, I can show proof. You know, I just write what I do and how I live, and you know, I don't try to boast on anything. I just keep it real, and you know, just like to flow to whatever beat, as long as I can ride with it, you gonna bump your head with the lyrics too. So
Right. Because again, it is about making music that your fans can relate to.
Definitely.
And not necessarily just putting out what people want to hear. But again, you have to make it relatable because, you want them to feel where it's coming from, and you want them to feel that you're sincere about your music too.
Definitely.
So that definitely makes sense. If you could change one thing about the music industry, no matter what it is, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about the music industry, I would have to say the way a lot of maybe religious people feel about it. A lot of them don't want their kids to have anything to do with the music. They don't want you to listen to it because I guess a lot of them believe that if they're listening to that, they're going to get influenced to do some bad things. And it's not every rapper is not like that. Some of us do have inspirational things to say, and I think that they should at least give us a chance to listen to, and then determine if they want the kid to hear us or not.
Very true. Ooh, I can't tell this your first time.
Yeah.
Oh
definitely.
my God, that's very true. Okay, random again.
Uh-oh.
How your family, as far as your family, how did they take it? When you say, I want to be a rapper. That's what I want to do. That's how I want to make my money. So how did they initially take that?
They took it as, well, my mother, I tell her, every day when I'm starting out, I was like, yeah, Mom, I'll rap. I want you to hear this eventually. Because sometime when I first started out, I was saying some things that I couldn't really let my mom hear. So, I had to switch it up a little bit, make some things she could listen to. And then, a couple years later, when I'm finally starting to fall into my craft, she likes what I'm playing. My CD's in her deck. My daughter, that's all she wants to hear when she's with her mom is, I want to hear my daddy RodBlaze.
Oh, how cute. Cute. Okay, well, this is kind of jumping again a little bit ahead of time, but I just feed off of you and what I'm getting back.
Cool.
So what do you feel has contributed to your growth? What do you feel, it's been the biggest factor that has contributed to your growth from when you first started to now?
The biggest thing that's contributed to my growth is being 12 hours from home. I moved down here by myself, at the age of 22, 21. And, I had to get a place on my own, never been away from my family for more than a week. And, it's going on 2 years now. And just being away from them, not having to be able to go to my mom's and wash my clothes if I need to or need to get some money, it's real. So it just helps me bring the real out of my music, just coming to realization where I'm at and what I'm doing.
That's hot. That's nice. Y'all can't tell this your first time. I wanted to throw something at you that you'd be like, but you handle these too well. I'm gonna have to think of some harder questions.
I wanted to ask you a quick question though.
Yeah.
You made mention of like parents, when it comes to you being able to set your music apart because you don't want them to judge you just based off of you saying that you're a rapper.
Yeah.
But what is your actual message that will convince a parent, that, okay, you should listen to me. Even you should listen to me, not just your kids, but you too. So what is it that you bring to the table that would even want an adult to get involved? You know what I mean?
One of those things is, growing up, we're always told respect your elders. And a lot of times those elders don't really listen to the children and what they have to say. So I feel like if you can listen to the younger generation, you can learn from us as well as we can learn from you.
Cool.
So,
makes sense.
check out the music.
Speaking of, at which we will be doing that in just a couple of minutes. But for real, okay. All she want is sex.
Yes.
Just lit up. All right. Before I play that, tell me, what's behind that? What made you just go in and I'm finna write this song?
Well, basically, I didn't even have that song written until I went to the studio. I hooked up with this guy named Flacco the Great, awesome producer from New York, now living in Dallas. And, I went over there to his studio, and he made me a beat from scratch because I told him I really wasn't trying to do anything they already made. They were all hot, but it wasn't me. I needed it to be my own. So he made a beat, and then, I came up with the melody and everything. And he was like, you know what? It'd be hot if you said all she wanted is sex. And I was thinking, I don't know. I might not get no radio play with that. People might get the wrong image about me, but it's real life music. So it's got the club feel. I say some real things in there. Reference to a few songs here in Dallas that I've heard since I moved here.
Cool.
So hopefully a lot of people in the South can rock with it too.
Cool. That's what's up. Well, have you had this play anywhere before?
Not yet. I've been kind of just working on my product. And,
we're breaking the virginity to RodBlaze. All she wants is sex.
Definitely.
Awesome. This is a wonderful night. What a wonderful night. Well, hey, we're not gonna let y'all wait any longer. We're gonna go ahead and play RodBlaze. All She Wants Is Sex here live on AllureRadio.
RodBlaze.
This beat is by Flocko the Gray.
She like big things, painted on jeans, Pocahontas hair, so she never rock a weave. She likes sipping Ciroc, so bottles on deck. She said she like my swag, but all she want is sex. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. Ain't got time for games. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. The mother is lame. All she want is sex. All she want is, all she want is,
all she want is sex.
I met her down in Dallas, so I hit her with my flex. I pull up in the Beamer with my paint all dripping wet. My tires so big, you can see them from my jet. Let go. She like big rims, so I keep my blades chopping. Painted on jeans, can see a piece of popping. Hair like Rapunzel, every show we in, she stopping when she hit the dance floor. Got the whole club rocking. Got racks on racks on racks, so I make it rain on her. Best fitted in the club, ain't a damn stain on her. I tell that girl to crush, hit the stage. She better drop it low if she wants some RodBlaze. Keeping us in a maze, taking her to my basement. Way she riding the pole, might never need a replacement. I told her I don't talk, but so hit me with a text. She said it's too, cause all she wants. She like big things, painted on jeans, Pocahontas hair, so she never rock a weave. She likes sipping Ciroc, so bottles on deck. She said she like my swag, but all she want is sex. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. Ain't got time for games. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. The mother is lame. All she want is sex. This is the life of a hustler. Still up on my grind, moving music to these customers. Paid up off these rhymes, trying to be beating so hard. You would think you lost your mind, and this track is so ham. You should go and press rewind. Got some rock on deck. I'm just preaching to the choir, cause when I walk in, we get the whole club wide. Got a bad little broad and the jeans skin tight. Her reflection so refreshing, got a body like a Sprite. I'ma drink her all up, cause I gotta quench my thirst. She's a bright red bone, so I call her sunburst. Pocahontas hair too, I'ma tip her what she worth. Said she love to ride the waves, well I'm just tryna surf. Send my swags off the Richter. Sex game's immaculate, education's graduated. Grabbing mics and tacking, yeah, I'm taking giant leaps, cause I'm through with baby steps. At the end of the night, I know that all she wants, she's like big things, painted on jeans, Pocahontas hair, so she never rock a weave. She likes sipping Ciroc, so bottles on deck. She said she like my swag, but all she want is sex. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. Ain't got time for games. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. The mother is lame. All she want is sex. All she want is sex. Pull the number in the club. At the end of the night, you already know what it is. All she want is sex.